Hello everyone, I'm MrTalljoker, and I'm going to be reviewing Fallout New Vegas. I've been holding this off because I've just been playing this game non-stop. So let's kick this review off right away with graphics. Now, in my opinion, the graphics have been greatly improved with this one. Well, not really graphics as much as scenery. Scenery has greatly improved from this one. From previous one was black, gray, didn't really get out of this whole desert wasteland, which was understandable, but I mean, it's just too much gray. With now we're moving to Nevada, which has not really been hit that hard with the nuclear weapons. Leaving it very colorful kind of like Old West with the wasteland kind of added to it, like post-apocalyptic Old West. And so it's been greatly improved with this matter. However, the graphics are kind of the same in my opinion. They're really the same, carrying on from Fallout 3 in general, just graphics, because except for the exception of the very newly made character models, because they are kind of made a little bit better in this one, and so overall it's not really spectacular, but I'm not a huge graphic junkie, so it's not as bothering to me, because to me graphics don't make the game. They do help, but Prototype was awesome, but it had bullcrap graphics. So let's move on to gameplay. Gameplay pretty much is the same in this one. It's kind of a first-person RPG kind of experience, but with a little bit of much-needed improvements, such as iron sights. They have a new iron sight where you can kind of zoom in without the VATS, and the VATS has also been kind of improved, a little tweaked around the edges to make it a little bit better. You can also add like new stuff to your weapons, such as like scopes, silencers, and all that kind of cool stuff. I always like to make like a pistol silencer, and also what I find cool is that you see when you go to the Strip, which is pretty much my favorite place in the whole game, full of casinos. You can like stash these weapons, like silenced pistols and all that stuff. You can sneak them inside the casino, because the casino won't let you carry around weapons unless you sneak them in. So I thought that was pretty cool. And also the gameplay, they've also made my favorite thing pretty much is hardcore mode. Now, hardcore mode is not for the faint of heart, so much that it's actually recommended not to be played by the game itself. Like once you're exiting the very first place you start to play, like make all your stats and stuff from this doctor. He literally, there's like a screen pops up and it's saying like, would you like to place it on hardcore mode? And there's yes or no. And the no right next to it says recommended. And I thought that was hilarious, but I tried it. And so what hardcore mode really is that you remember all those things that makes us live, such as sleeping, eating, drinking, all those nice fancy stuff. Well, those are recommended in needed in hardcore mode. That you need to do this stuff. You need to sleep often. You need to eat often. You need to drink often to survive, or else you'll die from starvation, dehydration, and undersleep. It makes it like really just makes the experience of the gameplay just overall change into a better experience. I can't really explain. It just makes it feel realistic to you. I don't really know. I'm hoping that you kind of understand what I'm saying. Like it greatly improves the gameplay. Um, Also, what I love is that they've added fractions. Now, there's three main fractions. I mean, two main fractions, and that's uh, the New California Republic and the Legion. But there's a whole bunch of other like stuff like the Kings and the Powder Gangers, and then also there's like the towns and stuff. They're counted as fractions. And even the Brotherhood of Steel. You see, you can like make treaties with these people, and they'll like, if you do like tasks for them and stuff, like they want you to get that item, and then they'll like eventually idolize you, and if you do bad stuff around them or do stuff to piss them off, they hate you and they'll shoot you on sight if they see you. That's despised. So really, the moral kind of thing doesn't really apply that much anymore. It's just really your personal opinion, just like how you treat these fractions is really the main purpose. Um, if you're going to like have worse enemies and stuff. Okay, now the story. Now this is the story. The story is greatly improved, but it's not very. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's greater than the previous story with the whole like your father's in another castle bull crap from the previous one. Um, Excuse my Mario reference. Um, but it's just that it was bad in the previous one, in my opinion, the main story. Just now, this is greatly improved. We have it's not great, but in my opinion, it's better than the previous one. So, and the side missions are incredible. There are some so fun moments. It's just incredibly fun. You just gotta try it to see. I can't tell you how awesome it is. Now the verdict. I think this game is awesome. I really do. I think this is an awesome game. And in my opinion, I know not a lot of you will agree on this, but I think it's better than Fallout 3. Yeah, it does have some pretty bad parts of it, like it freezes a lot if you play that much, and the loading screens become longer and longer and longer. But besides all that stuff, to me, it's just such an experience to play this game, and especially on hardcore mode. It's just like it's such a nice, like it's just that they made all the stuff that I was complaining about in the previous one. I loved the previous Fallout, but still, just having the love of Fallout 3 with some much needed improvements. Um, with some enjoyable, memorable fractions like the White Glove Society, the Powder Gangers, the just like all these cool, wacky, kind of quirky characters, and really dark stories and cool things that make the world fleshed out. The whole Mojave Wasteland just fleshed out. Some really memorable side missions that have like you shooting a laser from outer space. I'm not kidding there. Um, just like it's a fun experience, and I recommend you to go out and get it. Uh, I mean, even my friend, he hated the last Fallout 3, but he still loved this one. So I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, and that is excellent. Uh, it's not a 10 out of 10 because of the annoying glitches. I like glitches, but overall, I think it cuts right short, but it's still, in my opinion, a memorable game. Mr. Tall Joker, peace out.